Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we are completing the porch outside makeover for now. There's lots we have to do outside, you guys, but last week if you missed it, we completely made over this door. It was green chipping paint. It's so pretty now, you guys. I love this so much. You guys know anytime I do anything to my home, I'm so happy just bringing it back to life, bringing it back to what it would have been, just making it pretty. It just feels so good. So I highly encourage you guys, if there's something that's been on your list and you're like, I just really want to do this, I encourage you to try and find the time because it'll just make your heart happy. Okay, so today we are going to go outside to the porch. You guys can see it's a bit of a gloomy day. Lighting in here is not good. But I forgot to charge my camera battery, so you guys are plugged in right now. So while you guys are charging, I'm gonna go get set up outside. I'm going to take all of the furniture off of the porch. We are going to power wash it, and then we're gonna give it 2 days to fully dry, and then we will come back and we're going to paint the porch ceiling, which is a haint blue right now, but I don't love the blue. It's just a little bit too bright for me. And then which it's classic. This color is classic. It's not wrong, but I just wanna find something a little bit softer. And then the porch is the green that this door actually was. And we're gonna go ahead and clean it up a little bit and paint that as well. We're gonna do a gray, not as light as the gray that you guys saw I painted on the porch steps. We're gonna go a little bit darker. And yeah, we're just really excited to brighten it up, have it fresh for the holidays. You guys, it's October when you are watching this. I'm 2 days away, but it is October. My brain is like not okay with that. We decorate at the end of this month for Christmas. I feel like I'm on a hamster wheel trying to keep up with this year. It's just crazy while also trying to enjoy life. Like what's going on. September was the fastest month of life. And I think part of that was because I was like not wanting to accept that it was fall. So I guess I just need to accept that it's fall and that it's basically Christmas and New Year's. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna get to work. Alright y'all, buckle up. You guys saw we got rid of everything on the porch and now we are going to pressure wash. And as much as I would love to have just been able to do the floor, the walls are disgusting because I use this porch as my workshop and it's typically a lot dirtier at the other end, as you will see. But there was just a lot of dirt everywhere because it's a covered porch and so dirt doesn't have anywhere to go. It just gets trapped. I cannot believe how beautiful this siding looked after I washed it. It looked like I had given it a fresh coat of paint. It was amazing. So I highly recommend doing this once a year if you can. This part is where it's most disgusting because it's where I do most of my work. So the sawdust is like, bleh, bleh. No word of a lie, I just walked inside and looked in the mirror. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm gonna go to an emo concert. All right, you guys, it is a new day. We are outside. It is loud. I think there's some water spots on my camera. Harvey's with Rain, he says hi. And it's really loud, so I'm gonna try not to talk too much. Essentially, we are gonna go ahead and paint the porch ceiling today. Okay, it's too loud. I'll do a voiceover. I love it. It's so pretty.
I just need to clarify that I have a pair of socks in my back pocket, and so if I look extra bootylicious, that's why. So the porch ceiling looks more like what it looked like at the very beginning of these clips. This is me brightening it up a little bit because it was very overcast, and so it just made it really dark. So the blue right now you're seeing is not that bad, but the one before, it was so bright and vibrant. And so I got this color called Lullaby by Sherwin, and we lightened it 25%. And I love it. It is like a beautiful, like silvery Cinderella blue, and it's just so pretty. It just immediately is calming. And as I was like taking my breaks and coming back out, just the comparison between the two blues is night and day, and I'm so happy. It just feels so beautiful. So I'm just rolling this on with a roller, obviously, and I should have gotten one that was a little bit more fluffy, but this is what I had and it was free, so it's what I used. And thankfully, if I just put a lot of paint on the roller and then kind of smushed it, it got into all those cracks, so I didn't even have to use a brush except for along the edges. So just handy tip that I loved it. And this, as far as I know, is the original beadboard, which is really cool. And for those of you who don't know, the reason why Southern people paint their large porches blue is they call it haint blue. And there are a couple of reasons. One is so that birds don't lay their nests inside the porch. I can say this is somewhat true. We've only had one bird try, and I don't think it was quite successful because it looks like the sky. And so they don't come in here and lay their nests. And I mean, like, that kind of makes sense, but also kind of doesn't. But the other reason is for supernatural reasons, that people believe it just keeps away evil spirits. I don't believe that. I believe that Jesus is all I need to cover my house and keep us safe. But yeah, so just some Southern folklore for you guys there. You can look more into that if you want to. But look, like, so bright. Hello, little Harvey. And this is so calming. I love it so much.
Okay, you guys, it is noon, and I thought I was gonna have the first coat of the porch done by now, but I spent way too long picking out the color. The problem is that after doing the ceiling, it's a beautiful, like, Cinderella icy blue, and I love it so much. But that's what the porch steps look like, and I don't want it to be very similar. I want them to be different. I want them to be interesting and different. And so then I was trying to pick a color that's like a grayish, but that was dark enough, because I was like, well, what if I get one and it ends up just being like a really, really light tan like we sampled way back in the beginning? And so I freaked out because I was there for half an hour, and I just ended up picking a color, and I hope it's good. This is Intellectual Gray. I do still want it to have gray because I think that would be good for all of the dirt, but it has some brown in it, and so we're just hoping it goes well. This could be terribly beautiful or terribly terrible. Please be terribly beautiful. I mean, it's pretty. No, she didn't. Where is she? She has to be inside because I'm painting. Is she inside?
Yeah, but I closed the door, and she just squeezed the nose for it, and she just opened the door.
Are you serious? Okay, don't let her outside. So pretty. So happy. Oh, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Sun is shining. There's crispness in the air. This is so good. That is so good, you guys. Good job, Harvey.
Thank you.
color feels so much more natural than this icy blue. I think we actually will be using the side entrance from now on, and no one can ever walk on this porch ever.
Ever walk on this?
So much better. So I did have several people suggest we do darker actually than the green. A lot of people suggested black. I didn't do that for two reasons. One, because the green burned your feet when the sun was on it, especially in the summertime. It got so hot you could not walk on it barefoot, and you guys can see like I love being barefoot, so that is not okay. And a lot of people said it would hide dirt. Unfortunately, I've only ever experienced that dark colors show the dirt, and because we've been walking around barefoot all the time, the dirt tends to look like this color, so I think that this will do a really good job of helping to disguise it.
Alright you guys, truth be told, the porch is not done. And truth be told, it's loud and a car always goes by when I start talking. So the porch needs a second coat, but in order to finish this video for you guys today, because today is Saturday, I love leaving it to the last minute, I need to style it for you guys and give you the full finished reveal. I did go back and forth in my... Is that a helicopter? Like what? I did go back and forth wondering if I should just like show you the porch like this and be like, okay, it's done, and you know, finish it. If I should just finish it on the shorts, but it just didn't feel fair to you. So what we're gonna do is carefully pick everything up and put it on the porch for you guys so you guys can see it finished. And then I will be putting the second coat on at a later date. And then, sorry, I will be putting the second coat on at a later date being this afternoon after I finish whatever. Okay, what am I saying? Hang on, rewind. We're gonna put everything up, style it for you guys so you can get the full effect. I do still need to paint out here in the brick area, so that may not be in this video, but then I'm going to, after I finish filming, and say la-di-di, thank you for watching, subscribe, make sure you subscribe. We're gonna take it all off, and then I'm gonna paint the second coat just for life. But I didn't realize this paint needs 24 to 48 hours to cure before the second coat. So 24 hours was 1 hour ago. So I decided I wasn't gonna paint it. We're gonna style it. It looks so fresh and so good. I'm so happy with the color, but in case you see some spots where you're like, oh, she could use a little bit more paint, yeah, I need a whole second coat. So ignore it, enjoy it, and let's go ahead and add the furniture. And I'm just using what I have. This is nothing fancy. I might change it in the future, but it's what I have right now, and all I really cared about was just painting the porch. So yeah, okay, let's do this. Also, my gosh, look at this cute little sweater I found at a boutique this morning. There was a Christmas craft show. Do you see? It's like quilted fabric. It's so pretty. I love it. I can't link it. I'm sorry. It's from a boutique, but it's so cute. Brad's in Christmas speeches because we were filming something right before this.
You know, I look like a fool. Where are you going with this?
If you think you've seen all the stuff in my house, you have. We decorate for Christmas in 30 days, so I'm not putting too much money in this porch, if you know what I mean. Alright you guys, that is going to be it for this video. I am so happy. It looks so pretty. Of course I need to take everything off and repaint it and then do it all over again, but this just feels so right. This feels exactly how it was supposed to. It makes me have more pride in my home. Now, I was not able to, I'm sweating in this sweater. It's too hot for this, but it's so pretty I didn't want to take it off. But I was not able to do what I wanted, which was essentially kind of take everything out and go ahead and paint the rest of that ceiling for this video. But you guys get the drift, right? I understand it stinks to not have a project like fully finished on my end and on yours, but do know that I will be sharing this in shorts and on reels, and it'll be completely finished. But you guys, I always like to give it to you first, so I didn't want to hold this video. I don't have time because we are starting our next big makeover. I'll talk about that in 1 second. But yeah, there's still some little things I need to do to tweak this up, but truthfully, this wasn't supposed to happen. I just had a minute and I was like, let me do the door. And then after I did the door, I was like, I'm just gonna paint the porch quick. And then, you know, there's always more to it. There's like, you know, some little critter holes I need to get closed up, and just tiny little things. So unfortunately, it's not fully done, but like, you guys get 95% of it, and I think that that's okay, right? Let me know in the comments down below. But it's beautiful. It's lovely. I love the color. I'll have everything linked down below. The top we did Lullaby at 75%. If you don't know what that means, we essentially asked them to lighten it by 25%. I just didn't want it to be super blue, and it's perfect. It literally, in person, I don't know if on camera it looks a little bit more gray. In person, it's like a silver Cinderella blue is how I see it. But it's so pretty. It feels, it's crazy too, like being able to see the old ceiling still. It's just so vibrant. And this house isn't vibrant. This house is, I think that's a fun color that you could do somewhere else. But this house to me has always felt obviously historical, charming, sophisticated, and that color was not. This color is. And then for the porch we did Intellectual Gray by Sherwin. Complete fluke. Just grabbed the card that looked closest to what I think I wanted, and I love it. It is beautiful. It is gray, but also it's a grayish. It's a beautiful grayish. Really pretty. So love that. And then yeah, I styled it very simply. You guys saw the side porch. That's where my mom's door is actually, so she has a whole area now that if she, I think it'd be really cute if she got like a little table and chairs, kind of like what we did on the brick patio, but just a small set, like 1 or 2 chairs, so she can come out and like read her Bible or do her tea. And I am very excited now to see like the whole space, so I'm sorry that you don't get that in this video of seeing like everything, but it's beautiful. I'm so happy. The plants are gorgeous. I hope I can keep them alive. And we'll be decorating this in just a month for Christmas. Maybe a little bit longer. Inside will be a month. But anyways, as I was saying, our next makeover, we're going to be doing my bedroom, Brad and mine's bedroom. Mine and Brad's bedroom. My bedroom and Brad's bedroom. Anyways, trying to figure out the grammatically correct way to say that. It is long overdue. We are going to be doing some custom closets like we did in my mom's room, so that was like a good warm up to what we're going to be doing in mine, because we're going to do 3 all the way across. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so bad. I will be also sharing that in short form announcement today, so you'll probably have seen that before this. But yeah, I'm excited and I'm nervous because it's in the mix of also Christmas decorating, and I didn't really think about that. So yeah, anyways, you guys are the best. It's gonna be fun. Buckle up, buttercup. And then I think I might need to take a week off from like Christmas to New Year's, because we're gonna be busy before that. So anyways, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this makeover. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already, so you can see that bedroom makeover. And again, I know you guys are gonna be kind in the comments, but I do wish I'd gotten it 100% done for you, but I did my best, and I've got a long list of things because in 2 days I need to smash a closet out of my bedroom, so I've got things to do. So I kind of needed to make some stuff work. But anyways, I'm explaining too much. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next Sunday at 2 p.m. Bye guys.